guys, welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today's reading is for Jack and Lilly Sullivan, the two missing little children from Nova Scotia, Canada, who have been missing since May 2nd of 2025. Today is the 1 year, mark of their disappearance, their anniversary, all right? So I'm just going to do a quick reading. I have been working all day. I'm sorry this reading is going to be so late. Again, I have been working on something very, very important today that does involve Jack and Lilly, all right? Okay. Give me Daniel Martell, Malia Brooks-Murray, and Janie McKenzie's energy surrounding Lilly and Jack Sullivan's disappearance. Okay, so they definitely took action. Give me their energy. They're withholding information with the wheel in reverse. Give me their energy surrounding the disappearance last year on May 2nd of 2025. The Hermit, hiding and isolation is the advice. Hidden isn't the advice. Shoot. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have a Page of Swords. They're spying on energy, lying to law enforcement. Okay. This was a heat of... I'll tell you what the Ace of Wands in reverse means. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Negative meaning, impulsive, dangerous actions, destructive, uncontrollable anger, arson or fire-related crime, burning bridges, obsessive fixation on suspect or victim, rushed or forceful tactics. This card relates to a crime reading by indicating a powerful new source of action or motivation within the case, whether a sudden breakthrough, lead, an impulsive act by a perpetrator, or an intense drive to find answers. Warning of either productive new energy or dangerous forceful behaviors that can alter the investigative's path. The Chariot represents, again, the police as well. Okay, there's heavy spying on energy with the swords here. Page of Swords energy, which we already know people who are surrounding this case spy on what's going on. The Chariot, the Page of Swords, okay, someone lied to the police about what happened to the children. Okay, that's what this is saying. The Chariot here, the upright, decisive investigator, a strong ally for the victim, unyielding pursuit of key pieces of evidence, overcoming resistance to secure a confession. Okay, a focused and driven path to justice about the children. Okay, so again, the Chariot on the day that Jack and Lilly Sullivan disappeared, they lied about the children. Okay. They lied about the children to the law enforcement. Okay, again, this is alleged, in my opinion, with the Page of Swords, okay? In reverse. Again, pages represent children. Okay, reverse, crime reading. Information, leak, or poorly handled evidence. An observer is being detected, deliberate misinformation, or mole, okay? In a crime reading. Reverse, person involved. A person with a dangerous tendency to gossip or spy, an individual who is untrustworthy with information, one whose perceived cleverness leads to errors or obstruction. So who was perceived as being clever, you guys? Who was perceived as being clever? All right, so again, the children, someone thought they were being clever about the children. Again, with the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, they definitely took action. This also represents the investigators as well, okay? But they definitely took action, both Janie, Daniel, and Malia, okay? Knight of Pentacles, the investigation, accomplice in crime, okay? So either Daniel, Malia, or Janie, this is stating they were accomplice in this crime or the disappearance of Jack and Lilly, allegedly, in my opinion. Okay, it says upright, methodical approach, okay? Reliable evidence gathering or steadfast participant, okay? Patience is leading to a breakthrough or a very long con. Okay, so I believe this is pointing towards a very long con. Okay, a slow but certain progression, meticulous planning for persons. Okay, deniable collaborator. Okay, or a persistent detective. I do believe there is a persistent detective. Okay. The wheel is in their challenge position, so this is all about karma. Timing is in their challenge position. The wheel, the time, is in their challenge position, all three of them. Okay. Negative meaning as it relates. The person becomes trapped by a cycle of their own making. A potential suspect. A witness withholds crucial information out of fear. The person loses hope of ever finding resolution. A relationship is irreparably damaged by the crime or investigation. Okay. That's in their challenge position, but reverse. This speaks about the timing, the time as well. Goes around, comes around as well. Their plan that they came up with here with the Knight of Pentacles. The plan, what they spoke about, what they said, what they did, okay, is all in their challenge position here because it's next to the Knight of Pentacles. So someone came up with a plan, okay, to plant evidence, okay, to plant certain things, okay, to, again, come up with a story, come up with a timeline, and that is all in their challenge position. The Hermit talks about having hidden knowledge, okay, as well as things being in isolation and being hidden. Now, we know Malia Brooks-Murray has been in isolation for the past year, okay, other than this recent kind of her showing up for the Please Bring Me Home search, okay, she really hasn't been out searching for her children. So, the Hermit in a true crime reading. The Hermit symbolizes withdrawal, introspection, and secrecy. Okay? A person or persons may be hiding information. Okay? Or the investigation requires careful solitary analysis. Okay? Positive, because this is in the upright. Valuable insight through careful observation. Truth found in isolation, uncovering hidden evidence through detailed research. This is in the advice position, okay? For us as viewers, for the detectives, for law enforcement, okay? And then we have the Two of Pentacles, okay? But as for Janie, Daniel, and Malia, they're withholding secrets from law enforcement. As you can see in this image, law enforcement is back in the background searching the woods, okay? There's fingerprints. I'll just, so you guys can see the image. Okay, but it symbolizes withdrawal, secrecy, and a person or persons may be hiding information. That's in the advice position about Daniel, Malia, and Janie. Now we have the Two of Pentacles that came out in reverse. Okay? Just going to let you see the image. In true crime reading, this card signifies managing multiple pieces of evidence, conflicting leads, and balancing investigation tasks while navigating a complex case. It speaks to the ongoing struggle to piece together truth from fragmentation. Okay, person's meaning in the reverse, the negative. Unstable and erratic, overconfident and making sloppy errors. Failing under pressure, juggling too many lies, leading to breakdown or exposure. That is in all three of their challenge positions. All three of them. They're going to be exposed. That's what this is saying. That's the outcome of this reading. And we already know Daniel Martell has been exposed for his lies, and we already know Janie McKenzie has been exposed for her lies. Okay, so this is truthful. I'm just going to clarify with my other crime deck here. Okay, clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this here in the upright for Daniel, Malia, and Janie's energy surrounding Lily and Jack Sullivan's disappearance on May 2nd of 2025. Why is this here? Okay. A group of people, 3 or more people, came up with this plan. No, not that there's a cult involved. It's a group of 3. When I get the cult card, it means there's 3 or more people involved. To me, anyways. That's what it represents to me. Clarify the wheel. Come out fast, crossing the 2. Grandparent in the challenge position. Clarify the Hermit. We have accident. Accident has always come out for them in the advice position. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this here? For Janie, Daniel, and Malia's energy. Natural disaster. They've created this natural disaster themselves. Okay, that's why the natural disaster is now here, because this is the outcome of the reading. Why? Because of social media. Why? Meetings. There were secret meetings, okay? We do have homicide that came out, and boat, because of some sort of transportation movement. Okay? No, I don't believe they were trafficked or moved to a different country. I believed Jack and Lily were moved in the dead of night. Boat came after homicide. There were meetings, so that is telling me that Malia, Daniel, and Janie, okay, the 3 people on that property at night, had a meeting, a discussion about what to do, okay? But this is also telling me there's secret meetings going on as well, okay? And this could be representing RCMP about potential homicide, again, alleged in my opinion, okay? And they may have information about potential movements of the people surrounding this case. Why this is a natural disaster, you notice how natural disaster came in the outcome of this reading, okay? Now, the outcome of this reading is that they were overconfident, okay? Someone was very erratic. Someone made sloppy errors, okay? Someone is failing under pressure. Someone was juggling too many lies, okay? And that is leading to breakdown or exposure, okay? So because of all of those, this is now leading to a natural disaster, meaning because of what they did, it naturally occurred. Because Daniel being on social media talking, Janie being on social media talking, Malia hiding out, not searching for her children, all those things, okay? Why? Because we have social media out here, all right? So I am going to leave that there. I do believe Daniel Martell has a court hearing on May 4th. This reading is also telling, see, we have crime of passion at the bottom of the deck. This reading is also telling me that someone may cut a deal, okay? Someone may cut a deal. All right, so I will leave that there. I will pull your guys' overall guidance cards. Again, today I've been working very hard on some stuff for Jack and Lily, okay? And other people as well. I'm sorry this reading is so late. Eventually, you will see what I was working on today. All right, so now I'm pulling guidance cards for you guys. I always pull guidance cards for my viewers and subscribers to give you guidance on what may be going on in your life at this current moment in time, but you are more than welcome to apply these guidance cards to this reading. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. We have Carissa, okay? Coming out. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Okay. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. We have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Please make sure you guys are taking care of yourself, taking time out for yourself, okay? One more guidance cards for my viewers and subscribers. One more guidance card. Akasha, okay? And then the ocean at the bottom of the deck. This is all about looking back at the past. Some of you have the ability to tap into the Akashic records, okay? What that means is you can tap into any event, past, future, or present, okay? The Akashic records is a record of anything that has happened or that will ever happen, okay? But this card is also saying use the wisdom and knowledge that you have obtained from your past. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay? And then with the ocean card. Okay? Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. All right, now I will pull your guys' guidance cards. So again, trust your intuition. Okay, some of you guys with the colors I'm seeing here, some of you guys are very intuitive, psychic, empathic. You guys may resonate with water very much, okay? Or water may be very healing for you guys, okay? Again, we have sea salt bath. I'm seeing water in all of these images. This has the ocean or a beach of some kind, tropical beach. This is saying sea salt bath. And again, this one is the ocean, okay? So you guys may need to get near some water or listen to running water if you're feeling blocked or your energy is feeling blocked, but this is not saying you're feeling blocked in any way. We have karma coming in, number 888. Okay, karma is coming in. Balance, prosperity, success, wealth, cycles, cause and effect, gratitude. Abundance is on its way and it extends beyond just financial wealth. This is a reminder that true fortune encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, they may not be there tomorrow. Take responsibility for your actions and use this awareness to unlock your greatest potential. So you guys have abundance coming in, okay? Angel numbers for my viewers and subscribers. Lessons learned, okay? Cycles are coming to completion here soon, all right? 999. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion, achievement, growth, and gratitude. Reflect on your achievements and the journey that led you here. This reminder encourages you to stay optimistic and keep striving towards your goals. Keep your momentum supported by the powers of heaven. You've accomplished great things. Now embrace the rewards that you've earned. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the big break. Okay, and you guys are being protected. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, momentum, mastery, achievement, and passion. And exciting opportunities, support, or extra resources are heading your way. Keep moving forward with enthusiasm and enjoy the process. True success comes from passion, and your dedication will handsomely be rewarded. And then we have feminine forces at the bottom of the deck. Okay, relationships, harmony, prosperity, collaboration, patience, humility, support, and connection. While you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, life is meant to be shared. Partner with the right spirit, and together you will become an unstoppable force. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to building meaningful connections. All right, you guys. You guys also have soul connections coming in with the 222 number here. All right, so whether that be soulmate, soul family, soul ties, you guys have that coming in for you, okay? All right, you guys, please keep sharing Jack and Lilly Sullivan's missing persons flyer with anyone and everyone until they are 100% found. Please do like, share, subscribe, and please do hit that notification bell for me so you are notified every time I do upload a reading. And you all have a fantastic evening or day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I love you all. I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye.